Hey guys, current energy check-ins for the weekend. Let's see. Where are we at? Any dreams? I'm going through the checklist. Any dreams for you guys? Not that I can remember recent ones. Juno is right there. I made some changes to the room where I moved. Well, basically I didn't. I did make some changes. I had like these little cube couches things that were over there. And I took those from there and I put them back here for them to have like a... It was actually for me, but don't tell them. For them to have like a bigger spot to kind of watch the window out there. And for me to take a nap from time to time in between readings. But it's for them. It's not for me at all. And then one of the little cubes I fitted right here, right next to me, and it's Juno's favorite spot. So you're not gonna see Juno much because you can't see her. She's right under here, down there. But Juno decided, when was that? Tuesday, because Wednesday we had all the video miscommunication thingies. Yeah, Tuesday, of course, after her usual vet closes shop, she decides, okay, I'm gonna go in the box for like 5 or 6 times and nothing's gonna come out. So then, you know, with cats, UTI being quite the issue with them, or potential issue, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to the emergency vet. And we did. And I was actually pretty, because I got there were 2 more people in front of me. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be smooth. Problem is, four or 5 people with their pets showed up after me. And I think 3 out of those were emergency, and given that it's an emergency vet, they would take them. So I ended up being there for quite a few good hours. The work for the next day wasn't done. So when I got home, I was super tired and I kind of messed it up, which, you know, I fixed in the morning, but it is what it is. But she was fine. Apparently she did this last year too, but I completely forgot. I remembered like instantly when I saw the doctor, because she recognized me too, and Juno, and she's like, I've had Juno, I think, for the same issue. And I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember. So it's just this time compared to last year, they were able to take a urine sample to determine if it is a UTI, and the next day they called me, they said there's no infection, so all good there. But you know, they said this can randomly kind of happen, it's kind of gonna go away on its own, there's nothing really, it's just she's bothered in her bladder. I'm like, oh, okay, so her bladder is bothered or something, or she's very sensitive and she picks up on crap energy wise, and then she can give signs of, oh my god, I'm sick, but she's not. So she's good. Took her off the initial round of antibiotics because there was no infection, and then we just kept her on this pain medicine that kind of made her doze off, and she was kind of out all the next day. And then today I decided I'm gonna stop giving it to her because she's she went to pee, she's back to normal. Like all of the other behavior was normal, just the peeing part was a little tricky. So I took her, it got resolved, everything's fine. She's sleeping right now. Oh, my baby girl, she's sleeping in that position of the head tilted. I miss her at night. I think she hates me a little bit right now. They always hate me when I take them to the vet. And then I chase them through the house with syringes of medication. Because, you know, I'm the bad guy. It's like, uh-oh, she's coming for us. But I think she loves me again now. You know, because I'm not chasing her around with medication. And I get it where they're coming from. They are not getting it where I'm coming from. A place of love and concern. They don't, but they probably get it, but they don't give a shit. I miss her sleeping in between my legs. Now I'm complaining that she's not doing that. Because she's been quite, and I was like, okay, whatever. But now she's my baby. She's right here. I don't want to touch her because I wake her up and she sleeps so pretty. But it's just me and her today. Kai's over there outside of the sunroom, right on the couch out there sleeping. Cosmo was sleeping on the dining room chairs, the table, and right under the table on the chairs, and I didn't bother her. Felix was up and running outside of the room here in front of the big patio door, but I didn't bring him in because he was here right before I got here, and he was trying to show Juno that he's the big bad boy and he dominates shit, which, you know, he's not bad when he's doing that, but he terrifies the shit out of her, and she's gone through enough. So I kicked him out. So he's out there laying in the sun in front of the patio door in the dining room, and Blue is on the couch. I cut Blue's hair. Please, when I bring him out at the end, do not look close. I managed to butcher him this time. I don't know what the fuck I did. Well, I tested out a few theories. I used to be a better groomer than this for my dog, but I took off a head for the trimmer, and I completely forgot that I took it off. And I went, and I'm like, this is kind of short. But it was too late by the time I figured it out. So he has quite the streak on the back with little patches. The face is very hard to do for him because he wiggles like no tomorrow. He does this all the time. So it's like, dude, I didn't even know you had brown hair underneath the white hair before you moved your head and I trimmed. Like, what are we doing here? So he's my baby. I'm gonna wait like about 1 more month to kind of even him out. But yeah, that's he's good. He's good. He's definitely not having that much hair anymore. The how part irrelevant. He's gonna be okay. I think he's happy. He's walking quite proudly out there in the world. And I met with my neighbors the other day. No, just this morning. And I told them to please don't look close at him. Just, yeah, play with him, love on him. Just don't look at him. You know. Even though I think he doesn't give a shit. So, I think I'm good with that. But anyways, that's about it. I woke up with slight pains throughout my body, but they're starting to dim down. I don't know where they're coming from. One of them for sure. The sleeping. I just don't know how to sleep anymore. I forgot how to sleep. Either that or something. I don't fucking know. I probably think I'm still in my 20s where I can afford to sleep in whichever twisted position I want and then wake up still functioning, and I don't think that's the case anymore. But anyways, that's it. I think that's what I got. Yeah. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at. And then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will not work properly until the premiere of this video is done. Roles can be reversed. And I believe that's it. I have no idea why, but today I feel a little over my eyes. Almost a sensation of tired. But I'm like, but I just woke up. And I don't know. Anyways. Let's do this. Capricorn. Earth signs. Capricorn. I don't feel the tiredness though. It's just, I don't know. Did I put drops in my eyes? Maybe that's it. Yeah. So I should be like, dong! Whatever. These birds are, I gotta order bird food again. They're beasts, man. I don't know what they did from yesterday to today, but it's a mess down there. And then the feeders are empty. And they were kind of full yesterday. But anyways, on your side you get the 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. Hold on. Something's going on. You're showing up quite okay. Quite open. Quite, you know, feeling that, hey, I'm here for this, and it's right, and it's balanced, and all of the good things. And underneath it all, there's deception. So usually that would indicate that 1, you could be lying. You don't feel any of this and believe any of this. 2, you don't mean it. 3, you could believe that all of this is true, but you have no idea that it is because you're dealing with something that's kind of playing out in the opposite direction. So I don't know what it is because I'm not clarifying. But I see you showing me a clear energy of love and equal give and take. And then a big ass deception note right on top of all of that. For the energy attached to you, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. They could be exploring something else on the side. This almost looks like a job or a project you're working on with someone, and it's like, okay, you and me, we're doing this together, and you both are going at it. You seem to be trusting that that's exactly what you're doing, while they're looking for a side gig, you know, but they're not telling you or something. They're like, okay, well, I'm more interested in that, so I'll just do both. I'll show up for this one saying, oh yeah, this is everything for me, blah, blah, and then I'll go do something else. So I think that's where the deception lies, because it's like, while you kind of show up in these energies of team effort, equal give and take, they got a side gig. They got something else going on. For the connection, the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. Could this work out and then having a side gig, you having a side gig if you want one? Sure, it could. The problem is I don't think the investment is there on both ends equally, you know. Because, yeah, ultimately it could work. Like, you know, unless this project, whatever this is exclusive, yeah, they could go make something else happen for them. But the problem is their attention is more focused there rather than here. So that's where, could it work? Yeah. You know, as long as it's the efforts and the intention is evenly distributed here. But could it work for appearances in the sense of can you make it show up as if it's working? That's more doable here because it looks like you are. It looks like the both of you want to show up for this. Now, energetically speaking, I'm not necessarily seeing that playing out though, because they seem to be more focused on something else. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. I think you feel it too. You know, you feel the sense of, I feel maybe you're the one that's pushing this energy of, no, everything's fine here, we're good, we can make this happen. But somewhere deep down, you're showing me a sense of something's up here. Something's missing, something's up, you know? So because it doesn't feel as clear as you're putting it out to be, I don't know, your energy seems to be pulling away too. So whatever this partnership is, whatever this project may be that you're working on. I'm not sure you're on the same page here. And I think, if you didn't know by now, I think you're starting to understand that too. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. On your side, you get the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Okay, you're, hold on, let me see what you're dealing with, because your energy seems to be super, super aligned with a nice grounded energy, very clear, but the energies you're dealing with are kind of messy. But you're coming through as, you know, kind of composed, grounded, from a good place, calm place. You're showing up super clear about whatever it is you want out of the situation. But you are looking a little bit on hold, almost like you're not doing much about much at this time. Now, maybe that's why. The energy you're dealing with, the Ace of Cups, the Devil, the Ten of Wands. You know how some people choose to see the ugly in pretty much everything? And then there's beauty in things, and then there's not that much beauty in things, right? It's a matter of what do you choose to see all the time. And they choose the ugly. Not from all things necessarily, but you are dealing with something that kind of brings both your energies together. So maybe you got something to do together. Maybe you're going on a little bit of, 2-day vacation somewhere, short trip somewhere. And if they choose to see the ugly in all of that, because there will be something ugly, or they'll find it, then it's not going to be such a pretty 2-day vacation, right? So whatever it is that you got going on together, they choose the ugly for some reason, while they have the option to not, to choose the nice things out of the situation. For the connection, the Empress, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. It's not as much as you may care for them and as much as they may mean to you. There's an instinctual rejection to their energy when they show up like this. Now, I would assume this energy doesn't always show up like this, but sometimes they do. And when they do, you're like, nope. Especially if you're coming through from this energy, this angle of balance, stability, clarity. Like, you don't want to be dealing with any of the nasty here, So, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Empress, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's kind of coming through as, when you get like that, I don't want to be around you. That's kind of how it's coming through, whatever is going on here. It's giving me parent vibes, though. It's giving me, or family. So I don't know if that's the case here, but it's giving me a little bit of family vibes. Whatever this is to you. So, especially motherly or, feminine energy. But that's it. Moving on to Virgo. On your side, you get the Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. You got something nice going on here. There is a partnership somewhere around here. There looks to be the opportunity, at least, for quite a lot of fun. As you seem attached to this partnership. So maybe you're doing something fun together. I don't know. It looks good. It looks freaking amazing. And you're like, oh my God, this is fun, you know? Okay, so your energy is definitely boosting up here when you're part of whatever's going on here in this partnership. Now, the energy attached to you, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Star. Something that at some point they wanted to work out or to go somewhere, it didn't. So now they're kind of almost looking like they're in a grieving process over that. Like, okay, something's closing off for them. It's something that they thought at least they wanted. It may not have worked out, and now they're like, okay, I need some time for myself. Your energy attached to this partnership might not be this. This might be another energy that's attached to you. As you're like, okay, I'm going to go have fun over there. I don't know. Or it could be the same energy. Because they could be fun, even if they're going through a grieving of something personal for them. But anyways, for the connection, the Three of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's something a little painful surrounding a soul connection here. You know, between you and somebody else. I feel like it's the same partnership, though. It's how you take it. You take whatever's going on here in so many different ways. And that's okay. Whichever way feels right for you is the right way. Because this is what it is. You're kind of navigating through something painful that affected this soul connection. And you're doing it in your own way, each of you. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Magician, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant. You're manifesting commitment like crazy here. You're like, I'm in manifesting mode, and I'm manifesting commitment like no tomorrow. And you know what? From an energetic standpoint, it's here. Your manifestation is here. In the physical, I think it's playing out, but maybe not in the way you would envision it. So be flexible to that, because I think your manifestation is actually playing out. Definitely playing out in the energetical, but physically, it's looking a little bumpy now, a little rocky, but I think it's still playing out in some sort of shape and form. So that's it. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. Yeah, she's grooming. Maybe she'll come and say hi. Because I did see a little bit of some ears stretching out from under the table. On your side, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay, you got some pretty nice energies playing out for you. There's I don't know, maybe you're trying something new because you're coming in with the almost going out in town or something. Like I'm going out today where, I don't know, someplace new. I don't know, something like that. You're showing up super clear, super like you got everything in place for doing something, starting something. You know, initiating something here. And I think you are. You got your fire with you. You got your clarity with you. You got your, I know exactly what I want. I'm not sure exactly where I'm heading with this one, but it doesn't matter. I know what I want. So here I go. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Somebody may be looking up at you a little bit here. There's somebody that's got quite the sense of self-love, self-respect, all of that in place. But they're kind of showing me that they're learning something from you too. But it's kind of a mutual acknowledgement in the sense of they're learning as much from you as you're learning from them. So I don't know what this is about. I don't know if it's part of this new adventure you're going on. I have no idea. But for the connection, the Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups. You're kind of showing up as, I just want to have some fun, man. You know, no attachment, no nothing to the outcome, to the aftermath, to where this is going to go. I don't give a shit. You're coming through with the clear energy of, I just want to have some fun. Okay. With no strings attached or something. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Judgment card. I'm not sure. Are you knocking at the wrong door then? Who are you having fun with? I see your energy and I see where you're coming from and I know what your potential is about, and it's not this. This is just temporary energy that's kind of passing by. This is one of those that passes by for all of us one moment in time or another. You know, where I just don't want to attach emotionally to nothing. I just want to go and have a little fun for a little bit. You know, that's kind of the energy you're under right now, which is okay. This other energy that is attached to you here shows up more like, not like that. Like to them it's not, it's fun, but it's not that kind of fun. To them it's like grounded, stable, you know, all that jazz. So as an energy, you could have fun all you want. I'm not sure if this is the right energy to have fun with. You know? Even though it does seem like the right one, because it seems like it twists you more towards, okay, this was fun, but like it's the type of fun that I want to keep. You know what I mean? So as you're coming through with looking for 5 minutes of fun, you might end up staying the whole night because it was that kind of fun, you know? Like it takes you a little deeper than just fun. So I don't know. Maybe it is the right energy. I don't know. But because I don't see it necessarily as a problem if these energies come together. If anything, I see quite the influence on you in the sense of there will be attachment. No matter if you're starting off with, I don't want attachment. Well, it's looking like there might be with that type of an energy. But anyways, moving on to Leo. Leo, I got one word for you: humbleness. Connect back to that, because you're showing up here as oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this to a Leo. You're showing up here as if you're the shit. And we all know you're the shit. But like a little more humbleness on your end. On your side, you get the Emperor, the Justice card, the Five of Swords. You do got it. You do show up with the sense of, you got this, you know, and you know you got this. Just don't show up in the world with that sense that because you got this, you're above everything and everyone else. You know, like keep a little sense of humbleness here with it. It's okay to have this. Just not the bragging rights are not in place here. Are going all over the map. Because it's deceptive. It's like, yeah, it's one thing to acknowledge that you're in a good place and you feel good about yourself and you're stepping into your power and all of that. But like when you do it to demonstrate something to the whole world and to show that, oh, look at me, how good I am, I'm better than you, that's kind of how it's going to show up ultimately, then it kind of defeats the purpose. You know what I mean? So yeah, you do got it. Humbleness. That's all I gotta say. The energy attached to you, the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles. This energy is kind of exploring some options here for something to work, or for them to work on something. It's not looking bad. It's looking like a nice energy. I feel like they're busy with kind of looking into some choices they may have to make. Okay. With that energy, I keep on being pulled back at that. I almost see you showing up there and being like, oh, you don't know what to do? I'll tell you what to do. I know exactly what you should do. No, stay in your lane there. Humbleness. Go practice humbleness. Don't tell people what to do. From the universe for you as a final advice, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's looking to be something that's functioning, that's growing. It's something close to home, whatever this dynamic is. You're kind of going like at the same speed here, maybe at a different tone, but kind of at the same speed, building on something common. So looks good. All you're lacking is that humble type of an energy that you're it's not like you miss it completely, but you forget about it sometimes. You know, you get a little ahead of yourself there. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Five of Wands, the Fool, the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of I know better type of an energy that shows up here throughout this reading. And it's like, and if you don't listen to me, I'm not going to give a shit and I'm going to walk away. And again, at the end of the day, it's going to show up as who the fuck are you for anybody to listen to. You know what I mean? So somebody has their ego way up there. And they think they're above and they know better and blah, blah, blah. And it's going to create, it's going to create commotion if it hasn't already. Now, I can see it in the energy, and whoever this is, whether that's you or somebody else, I can see it in the energy. They're definitely feeling empowered from inside. So yeah, they're allowed to feel empowered. Not when they're showing up, you know, again, in that tone and attitude of, what do you know? That's, you know, that's not acknowledging that energy. That's actually taking it and distorting that energy. So anyways, be careful for that one. It might create a little bit of commotion here that I don't think you want. Moving on to Sagittarius. The yawning, the infamous yawning during the 1 hour video. I gotta order you guys some more food. I gotta see what I got left for you until the new food comes in. Did I say Sagittarius? I think I did, but in case I didn't. Sagittarius. On your side, you get the Strength card, the Page of Cups, the Judgment card. Okay. You're dealing with both light and heavy energies at the same time. So it's kind of a bittersweet feeling you're experiencing right now. Yeah. It's kind of what I see when I look ahead in the reading. It's kind of shown up as a brand new beginning over something that's ending. So it could be that's why your energies are kind of overlapping a little bit. You seem to be taking it, you know, and you seem to be walking forward and recognizing that, hey, there's going to be good days and there's going to be not so good days. It is what it is, you know. Okay, for the energy attached to you, the Sun, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands. Ooh, this, well, this energy shows up like kind of like kneeling in front, like, tell me, Master, what do you want? Anything to make you happy. What the? I didn't see this coming. Yeah, they're showing up super, again, anything to make you happy, apparently. They might have figured out the secret to happiness for themselves, and they just want to share it with you, even though I don't think so. They're too attached to this. As long as you're happy, everything's good in the world. And it's like, okay, but you're dismissing your own happiness while you put somebody else's happiness in the first place there. Anyways, I don't know who this is. They're showing up as thinking that that's, you know, the most supportive and the most loving energy around you, and it could be. It's just, you know, the angle they're shooting from, not a lot of love for themselves, but maybe they'll get there one day. But anyways, the energy for the connection, the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. Where's the yawn? It's not gonna leave me alone until I take it out. The 1 hour videos yawn. Yeah, just a bittersweet type of brand new beginning over something that I'm not sure if it ended necessarily, if there's a cycle that closed off or anything, but I do see something painful, you know, overlapping this energy that wants to show up as new for you. So let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. You know what I haven't seen in a minute? And I don't want to say, because that's how we manifest things, by the way. But I'll give you a hint. I'm not going to say it straightforward, because then I'm going to see it. I'll give you a hint. Cosmo likes them. Cosmo likes to chase them. Inside the house, not outside. Okay, that's a big hint. I swear to God, if I see one coming over, I'm not playing this manifestation game anymore. From the universe, you get the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the World card. Oh, okay, so you're telling me I'm working on closing off a cycle, actually. And it could be a painful one, but you're working on closing it with the most loving, open-hearted, and very caring energies that you can put into closing the cycle. Because I feel like the cycle is actually, or was, painful. And you're trying to bring love over it so that you can close it in a respectful manner to yourself and to the cycle itself. But anyways, okay, so you're kind of going through a little bit of something here, bittersweet something, but it's nothing you can't handle. It could be challenging at times, though. But moving on to air signs, Libra. See it. Oh, Juno saw it. Okay, that's what woke Juno up. Hold on. No, you can't see it. Let's try. Squirrels are trying to jump up to the feeders along the window, and they can't. They slip up. So they're funny when they're trying. From the inside, they're funny. But Juno woke up now from the squirrel. She's like, "May I help you?" On your side, you get the 9 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Judgment card. Ooh, you're nervous about something. You're doing something. I don't know what you're doing, but you seem to be nervous or a little bit stressed out about it. Let's say you have a job interview or something, you know, those nerves you have right before it. Yeah, that's kind of how it's looking like here. It doesn't have to be a job, of course. It can be just about anything. But it's based off of you. I see you engaged in some sort of action, and then I see stress with that, or nerves or something. You're anxious about something, but the energy attached to you, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Someone's feeling good about whatever this is, but at the same time, they're super, 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 super anxious. I almost am inclined to believe that you're anxious about your thing because of this anxiousness here that I'm seeing here. They're kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. But like inside, there's a massive fear of failure here. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that, but man, am I gonna fail for this one, you know? So they're like super, super edgy, super, super tensed about, oh my God, I'm gonna fuck it up or something. For the connection, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Yeah, if anything, you're the one that's keeping the shit together. So you're the one that's showing up balanced, you know, steady, keeping everything calm, smooth, or trying to. It's very hard with that type of an energy. So I'm not surprised to see a little bit of stress, a little bit of something on your side, but ultimately you're the one that's showing up as creating or sustaining things in a place of let's chill, you know? Let me see. Ooh, Cosmo and Kai are up. Oh, my babies. They're grooming. I knew I heard my little girl. I heard a little. From the universe, you get the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card. This is someone that's very close to you. And you're almost showing me here that yes, their energy does influence me. So the anxiety I'm seeing there on your end, it's not from you. It's mostly from this. But whoever this is very, very connected to you. And you're showing me that. Like, I feel super connected to them. And it feels like they're super connected to me. So, of course, there's going to be some transference of energies here. And sometimes it sucks. And I agree. I know this type of connection you're talking about. And it's like there's nothing you can do because you care like hell for them. But at the same time, feeling disconnected to someone, you're going to feel their shit like no tomorrow. And sometimes it's, yeah, it's going to affect you in a way you don't want it to be affected. But, yeah. It's not looking bad. If anything, now I'm thinking maybe they have a job interview or something and they're freaking out and you're feeling all of it. I don't know, because I don't even know if it's you. You're just kind of keeping it steady there. But moving on to Aquarius. There it is. No, it's not complete. I'm gonna yawn like 5 more times before we're done here. Do you guys know I make myself yawn? You probably did. And leave it to a Leo to talk to themselves on the screen. Anyways, no, I'm talking to you guys. Bye. Every time I yawn in a Friday video, I always make myself yawn. And that's why I'm curious, like, how many of you did I make yawn? And neither of you are showing up for this challenge. It's just me. Anyways, on your side, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Something feels super, super duper heavy and complicated. And I see so much resistance on your end in the sense of, well, I don't want it to be that complicated, and I don't want it to be that hard, and I don't want it to, yes, but it is. You know, the sooner you realize that you need to accept that it is a fucking mess, the better you are here, the better off with these energies. Because the more resistance you add to this, the more complicated it's going to get, whatever this is. You know? So if it hits you as this complicated as fuck, just let it hit you as that, no matter how hard it is. The energy attached to you, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Well, you're dealing with a very complicated energy. Of course it's complicated. This is a type of an energy that would reject anybody's ideas for anything. And then they even come up with an idea and they even reject that idea of theirs. They're like, no idea is a good idea. Not even yours? No. No. Even though, yeah, all my ideas are good. But right now, no. Not even mine. Sounds good. So I don't know what's up with them. But yeah, you're dealing with a pretty difficult energy here. It's like nothing will come through past this energy. So if you have anything to say, anything to suggest, that's where it stops against this energy. It's like a massive continuous wall that stops all energy moving in its direction. So it's not a very hospitable environment here. Whatever the hell this is. For the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Justice card. Oh, and you keep on hanging around hoping that maybe someday they'll open up that door. Maybe someday they'll think that my idea is a good idea, or my suggestion is a good, or, you know, maybe they're going to change. Maybe, you know, somebody's very hopeful for positive change here. And while I'm not saying that's you know, might happen or not happen, I don't like the idea that this is, I'm almost looking at someone that's banging their head against the wall to see how hard it's going to hurt. You know, and it's like, I'm watching all of that, like, to see how long it's going to take them to figure out that shit is painful. Meanwhile, they're bleeding all over from the damage. And they're like, no, I'll keep on. Maybe one day this wall is going to go away, or I'm going to crack through it. Yeah, maybe you're going to crack your head by cracking through it. Before you know what I mean? It's just, that's what if things are going to change for the better, let them. But stop banging your head against the wall. You know? Let them show in a better way. But stop putting energy into this. Whatever this is. Because you got nothing here. It's a wall of resistance. Man, but when fixed signs get stubborn, they get stubborn. From the universe, you get the Five of Cups, the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. You're like, I got what it takes. I'm okay. You know, I can go take a break a little bit sometimes, bring some more energy to the table, and then I'll try again, and I'll try again, and I'll try again. Okay. Suit yourself. And I know that's how it's going to work. You're not... you're not going to change anything until you realize there may be something to change here. But that's it. Moving on to Gemini. I might take a nap after this video over there. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, I think I will. I have a pillow. The blanket, yeah, everything's fine. What are you doing, Gemini? This is not nap time for you. Anyways, on your side, you got the Devil, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So there's such a thing as overcomplicating things, right? Overthinking things. And then there's turbo overthinking things. You're in turbo mode right now over something. I see something nice playing out, but what's running through your head, it's like somebody stop this right now, please. Like, it starts from a nice energy. It starts from, oh my god, this is so exciting, this is so good, and then it gets to turbo mode. The overthinking part. Like, okay, now let's split everything up and let's interpret the shit out of it. Okay? And that's not good. Turbo's not your friend, because it comes in with the Devil energy. If it was just a Two of Swords, I would be like, oh, okay, you're allowed to overthink things. You're human, you know. But when you go turbo mode, we have a problem. You do. And that's when I have a problem, if you have a problem. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Six of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. This is an energy that comes in and out, in and out, in and out. So I don't know what the fuck that means. When it does come in, it is looking good. So maybe that's where the overthinking starts. It's like, oh my God, why does this feel so good? Why does this last so not so long? I don't fucking know. What launches you into the turbo mode? You know? But it's a nice energy, nice soul connection that comes in and out. For the connection, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. Hold on. You might be conflicting in, well, it's hard to say because you're in turbo mode. Like, what is your view over this soul connection? What is this to you? You know? How do you perceive this to be? What do you feel about whatever this is? Because it could be, oh, I'm just seeing it as, you know, a very nice friendship that could develop into who knows what, you know? They could be viewing it as, hey, you know, it's just somebody I hang out with from time to time and I enjoy their presence, but that's it, you know? So it's conflict there in interest. There's I don't think you're seeing eye to eye, or I don't think, and if you're not seeing it eye to eye for what it is to you, you're going to approach it from that place, from that different place, you and them differently. So there could be something conflicting in, again, what this is, really. Is it a friendship? Is it more than that? Is it something that has potential to turn into who knows what? Is it someone you're working with and that's it? Is it someone that you are working with, but they're also, you know, allowed in as your friend? Or, I don't know. The labeling of it is conflicting here. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. I have no idea what this in and out signifies, because I don't see it necessarily problematic, but I see it as more like, I don't know, maybe once a year there's a work situation where you get to meet up with everybody, including whoever this is, and you get along so fucking well, but it's just once a year, because then you don't take it to, maybe that's where the conflicting energies are. Maybe you do want to spend more time with this person because you click when you meet at this, I don't fucking know. It feels like in that gap of time in which it's off, like you're lacking excitement almost, you know, if that's you. There's a lack of excitement in the gap of this not being necessarily here. I don't fucking know. But you're in turbo mode, and that's your problem right now. Turn off the turbo mode over this. You don't need it. You're okay with just the overthinking part. That's plenty, you know. Moving on to water signs. Pisces. Here come the water signs forcefully. On your side, you get the Five of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Swords. Something's coming in towards you. It's the way you would feel this would be, let's say someone's visiting, you know, from out of state, out of country, out of world, but you know they're coming to visit next week, right? And as their energy moves closer and closer to you from one day to another, you feel a sense of tension, a sense of, something like, oh my God, but not panic, you just feel the tension in the energy for some reason of them coming closer. But you keep it cool. You're like, I'm okay. I'm good. That squirrel on the fence is making noises. You can't hear it. I mean, I think you could, but you're keeping it cool. You're keeping it together. You're keeping it composed. But, ooh, who the hell? What kind of mother-in-law from hell? On this side, the devil, the Queen of Swords, the Tower. It's like Cruella de Vil enters the building. What the? How are you keeping it so cool? Are they okay? I don't know what they're doing. It's just their presence. It's like, okay. For the connection, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords. You don't want much to do with. Like, if they're coming to visit you in your house, you're gonna open the door. You're gonna show them where, the bedroom, the extra guest bedroom, the bathroom, and then you're on your own. It's like, I gotta go. It's almost like, yeah, they're visiting, they're coming over, they're doing whatever, but I got my own shit to do. I got my own life. You can do you, boo. Yeah, but in your own house, Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can share, but like, just stay away from me. Like, you can't. I don't know. It's a weird energy of. Yeah, they're coming over, but like, I don't want them to or something. I don't know. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Pentacles, the World card, the Two of Swords. I don't know. I think at some point you thought you made peace with this energy or something, or that everything was fine, everything was great. And it could very well be that everything's great. It's just the perception of these energies is like Cruella de Vil is coming to visit you. And she just fucking stole the puppies too. So I don't know if it's just your perception or if things may have actually turned Cruella de Vil here, or if it's just the way you viewed them and now you're trying to kind of clear out your perception to see them for who they really are. I don't know what this is to you, but the energy of what they're carrying for you, it feels like Cruella de Vil. So I don't fucking know, but that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Told you guys, water signs are bringing down the house. On your side, you get the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords. Very nasty potential argument here, or conflict, or something's going on, but it's nasty and it's painful and it's ill. And you're like, I don't want any part of that. I think you have a lot of part of that, but I think your energy is just like, no, I don't want to be part of that. I'm just gonna move away from it as far as I can, and just not entertain whatever's going on here, or at least that's the intention. For the energy attached to you, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups. This kind of looks like an energy of, oh, I'm sorry, So if something happens, something nasty here between you and this energy is definitely coming back around 100% almost with the sense of, I'm sorry. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to bring it out in the physical, but in their energy, there's a lot of energy of turning back around in a nice way. For the connection, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman. Things are looking like they're coming back around into a better place, a more peaceful place, because they came from a mess. I don't know what the hell happened. but it's kind of looking like a matter of time until things are going to go back to peaceful here. Is this the same pattern, the same cycle I'm seeing throughout your readings usually? Because it sure looks like it. But let's see. From the universe, you get the Hangman, the Six of Wands, the Chariot. Yeah, you've learned to pause, to just stand still. And all of this that's kind of coming through, no matter how nasty it shows up, you kind of let it pass. And you're almost looking unfazed. So either you've learned how to not let this affect you so much, or I don't know what's going on here. But you look to be kind of keeping it together despite all the whatever that is that I'm seeing here. So at least you've learned how to keep steady from all of this so far. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Star. There's a water sign that's kind of like, okay, we're fucking doing this in the right way and in the most healthy and passionate way possible that we can do this. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're bringing on the passion. You're bringing on the... it's almost looking like you're exploring some sort of hobby or something you love doing, something you... more than love, you're super passionate about it. Something you may still be learning about as you kind of practice something here. But that's looking like an energy that you're involved with for right now, which is super nice. The energy attached to you, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This sure looks a lot like an energy of pick me, pick me. Like, I don't know what you got going on, but they definitely want to be part of it. They're like, I'm the right candidate. I'm right here for this. Can I come? You know. For the connection, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Justice card. I think this is a situation of with or without you type of thing. I don't think your passion for whatever this is would be influenced if somebody were to be here by your side or not. Of course, you would want to surround yourself with nice energy as you're doing this. But in this case, I think you would take them with you. I'm not sure if you are, though. Because maybe you want to do this, you know, thing by yourself, whatever this is for now, and then you'll take them next time with you. I don't know. But it sure looks like a, you know, with or without you type of thing. Like, I'm okay with any option here. If you were to join me or not for this. Okay. Let me see what, oh, but you like their energy around you as you go about things here, though. As long as they're not there to take this whole thing down for you, you're up for it. You're open. Like, yeah. The more the merrier. The King of Wands, the Empress, the Justice card. Yeah, you would prefer, actually, that the right energy is by your side as you go ahead and do whatever this is. Now, I'm not sure if this is the right energy in how you consider it to be or not, but you would definitely allow others to join in whatever this is. And the right one, especially, for sure, they're always allowed. The door is always open for them. So, I don't know, nice energies all around. I can't tell if this would be the right energy or not, but I think you're okay with them tagging along too. But that's it. Let's show you blue. And as I said, a reminder, do not look very closely to him because I butchered him with his new haircut. But it'll grow back in about a month and I will even it out. I tested out, first of all, I tested out 2 new blades for the trimmer, and then once I forgot to attach the head, the proper head to the trimmer, and that's how he got a streak on his back. He's right here. Hold on. Okay, so he's cute, isn't he? I never knew he had this much brown under the white on his little face here. You see that brown? Yeah. That's basically on top of that, his little mustache thing is white. But because I was trimming over there in this area right here, and you see how he does. You see how he does. Yeah, that. Like that. Ha. I uncovered some brown hair underneath the white. Yeah, Bubba. But yeah, let's... Did I also tell you what he did at the vet last time? When we were trying to trim his nails. Bubba, up you go. Come here, man. But he's cute. He's got the brown everywhere, but like I didn't know he was so close. So, anyways, he's not that bad. But on the back here, he's got quite the streak and a few patches. Don't tell him though. He doesn't seem to mind that. I know. I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see it's shorter here. A little bit. It's, different blades. My boy. Let me see. Ticks check. Nothing. Nothing. How they just let us do whatever the fuck we want. That's trust, Bubba. Anyways, so I took him to the vet. I forgot to tell you guys. I took him to the vet a couple of weeks ago for his anal glands expression. He goes there. Well, I take him there once every month and a half or so. And we went there, and I'm like, can you... I don't think I told you guys. Did I tell you guys? I'm getting... Apparently perimenopause does that. You forget shit. Doesn't matter. I thought I heard my manifestation from earlier, Cosmos thing. So I take him there, and they come with the nail trimmer too. And he leaned against me like he leans against this chair. Yeah, he leaned against me at the vet there. And when the lady came with the nail trimmer, right here, close to she didn't even touch it. He started, like, what are you doing, Bubba? And I was just telling the lady, I watched these funny videos of dogs going nuts with the nail clippers, and they wouldn't even touch them, and they would be like, oh my god, make the worst sounds in the world. And then he goes ahead and does that. So next time, you're gonna go in the back without Mama. Because I think he did that because Mama was there. Because he never did that before. That was the first time. Like he's doing it on purpose because I saw those videos, and now see the brown? See the brown? And it's not even evenly coming out because I couldn't get it even because he's not letting me. So you kind of look like shit a little bit, Bubba. But it's okay. The white is going to grow back on it. And Mama's not going to touch it much. Are you upset? Oh, look at my baby girl, Juno. Okay. We're good? We're done? I don't think he gives a shit. Why do they do this? Why? Where are you going? No, don't go there. You're really trying to go there, huh? You're not gonna fit. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't sit like that. They're gonna see your back. I think they did. Patch there. It's very shorter here. But it's kind of like a pattern, right? I meant to do that. not this patch here, not this one here, but yeah, it's, you know, that's exactly what I was shooting for. Anyways, love you guys. See y'all. No, he thinks he's a cat. What are you doing in the cat tree, Bubba? That's Juno, and you know Juno doesn't like to fuck around much. Okay. Okay, look, I'll twist my chair so that you can get out. Okay, there we go. He was stuck in the corner and he became a cat. It's okay, he knows how to do that. Anyways, love you guys. See you guys next time. And that's it. Bye.